Hi all. Today we will discuss on education as process. So, what is a process? So that's the basic question or the first question when we are trying to analyze this topic. Education as a process. So a process can be sequential, systematic. Let's see the process of making tea. Tea is a very common drink you are familiar with. That's why I am using this tea as an example. And it's a very simple drink also. Even though it is so simple, there are specific, sequential, continuous steps in that in making a tea, isn't it? We are taking an appropriate vessel, add adequate water, put ingredients one by one, and till serving that tea, there are several steps which are continuous. One step is linked with the next step. So, a process is sequential continuous activity followed on the basis of a set procedure. There shall be a definite procedure or a set of procedure, different procedure, different procedure for making different types of teas. Similarly, in every process, there will be a procedure. Procedure means what we are uh, going to do, how we do an activity. Usually, we use the term procedure in science only, but there is a procedure for everything in our life. So, a process is like that. It has got a procedure, it has got sequential steps, and it leads to some kind of outcome or outcomes. Not only a single, but different outcomes or many outcomes. Now, let us see the case of education. What type of process, or is it a process? If we critically analyze the statement education as process, whether this statement qualifies, whether education qualifies for a statement or a definition as a process, that's our task. So, education as lifelong, it's a lifelong process. Scientists now proved that there are proofs for learning when a child is who is in the womb of his or her mother. So even at that stage itself, we are subject to different types of education, and it's a lifelong process till the end of our life. So that's why it is termed as a lifelong process. So it continues with the life, continues with the progress of the life. So in that sense, we can say it as education as a progressive process. So it's continuous. There is no checking points. Because in life, the most type of education is informal. We have had a discussion about different types of education in one of our previous discussions presentations: informal, formal, non-formal. So, most of the education in human life is informal in nature. It is not planned. It happens so. We learn from our experience, from our environment. So, in that sense, education is a continuous process. We use our sense organs to educate ourselves. So, senses are gateways of knowledge. You might have heard about that. So, in that sense, education as a continuous process. Then it's a looking in process. What is meant by looking in? Or introspection, looking into ourselves, to modifying ourselves, for developing ourselves, for make us better, to improve. So that's a looking in process. So education is such a process which enable us to develop us, modify us, to project in front of others who we are, or to conceal something, or to express something uh, beautifully or correctly. So that's a looking in. Education is a looking in process, as well as it's a looking out process. To perceive our environment, to perceive other people, to perceive objects, to perceive interactions. So it's a looking out process where we are living, where we are standing, in between which kind of people, which kind of situation, which kind of objects, what are around us, and how these things influence our own activities, our own life, our own actions. So, in that sense, education is a looking out process to establish our position in a particular place and time. Our place in a classroom, our place in an online class, our place among friends, our place in family, in other social gatherings, or in a formal setting. So, in all such situations, education acts as a looking out process. It's a futuristic process as well, or a forward looking. It's a process of predicting the future or preparing us for the future than predicting. Anticipate something. In future, we require these and these things. We shall develop the capacity of read and write, reckon, counting numbers, calculation. All these things may be required in our future life. It is essential to learn different languages, to read, write, speak, etc. So education is a process which enable us for future life. So it's a forward looking, futuristic process. And at the same time, it's a backward looking process as well. Because we are learning lessons from our experiences, incidents in life. So that's why I told you earlier that this informal education is highly significant in our life. Because in formal education, we are preparing for some examinations or some certifications. But the informal education is a preparation for a fuel for our daily life or improving the quality of our life. So, in that sense, education is a backward looking process. We should turn around. We should look back into when a program is completed. Say, for example, when we conduct a program, and when that program completed, we conduct an evaluation of the program. What are its merits? What are its advantages? And what are the shortcomings? What lessons we can learn from that? So that's the power of education. So in that sense, education is a backward looking process which enable us to learn from experiences. What are our experiences in life? In life means in within the classroom or outside the classroom, with some familiar people or with unfamiliar people, unfamiliar places, unfamiliar situations. This online learning and all is a purely unfamiliar situation. We are still trying to adapt with this new situation. How to make it better for us. So, these are some of the features, or we can say that we can state that education as a process because of these features, such as it is lifelong, it's continuous, it's a looking in, looking out, forward looking, backward looking, etc. And there are some processes within education as well. So the learning process, it's a process within education. Learning to be educated. So a person educated as a result of learning. So learning also is a continuous, cumulative process. So it's a process, the most prominent process within education. Then developing, that also is a process. Developing the personality of the learner. So that's another or the second process within the education, within the broad process of education. Development of the individual. So that's also is important. So that's another process linked with learning. As a result of learning, there shall be developing of the individual. That also is a continuous process. Then conceptualizing. There shall be misconceptions or conceptual errors without education. So if we are properly educated, then only we can conceptualize things, understand things properly, perceive things properly. That also is important. Nowadays it is very, very difficult to identify which is true and which is false, especially in the present context of social media. Daily we can see different kinds of information, different videos, different presentations, etc. And the genuinity of these materials, genuinity of the information, genuinity of these presentations, there is very, very limited scope for us for testing this, whether this information is correct or not. And even without knowing it is correct, we will just pass it to some other people or some other group. So that conceptualizing, that's very, very, very important to form correct meaning, to perceive it as correct or not. Both are important. Right is important and equally important is wrong. We can learn better from our mistakes. When we committed a mistake, we will analyze it well than getting a correct answer or a full score or a full mark or a full credit. So this is right. When somebody says this is incorrect, not wrong, especially when teachers, we never try to say our students this is wrong. So you have to learn to present it in some other ways. These and these require some modifications, or these are incorrect, you can say, but never say it as wrong. This is wrong is a very, very negative statement. So at least use a neutral statement as incorrect or positive statements such as make it better. So a conceptualizing, forming concepts, that's another important process in education. And evaluating, assessing and evaluating, you might have familiar with the terms. So evaluating is another important process in education. Education itself is evaluating, and evaluating is a continuous process within education. In the process of education, we are subject to, we are conducting this assessing and evaluating. It also is a continuous process within education. So there are other processes as well. And for the time being, I am concentrating only on this learning, developing the individual, conceptualizing and evaluating as the processes within education. So by this description, we can undoubtedly state education as a process. So thanks for watching. Thank you.